Actually, I won a pair of tickets to the zoo in a lucky draw.
Oh, you did?
I see.
Right. Why don't you go with my daughter?
What?
Hey, why don't you go with them? See, you like animals, don't you?
Huh? I don't want to go to the zoo with them.
I didn't mean to invite you to the zoo either. Oh, that's right. Please take this if you like.
What?
Oh, I don't have anyone to go with. It's not like I need to keep it.
No, then you should go with my daughter. You were planning to invite her, weren't you?
Not really. I wasn't planning at all. It is a lie. The truth is that I came to ask her out with a lot of gusto. I was just too scared to ask her out. The name of such a chicken-headed man is Haine Sumihiko. I'm a sophomore in high school, and the person I was going to invite to the zoo is Takibi Tomori. We are childhood friends of the same age. We have known each other since kindergarten and are neighbors in the same apartment building. Both of my parents worked and were always busy, and I was often taken care of at the Takibi family's place next door. The Takibi's father passed away early, and his mother, Kagari, was raising Tomori by herself. I can only be thankful that she even took care of me. Well, anyway, I was brought up by my childhood friend who was like a family member, and I somehow came to have a crush on her. And yet, I can't even ask her out on a date. What a chicken. What a pathetic thing to do. Well, it was me. Yes, I like my childhood friend Tomori. So when I won a pair of tickets in a lucky draw, I'm definitely going to ask Tomori out. I thought so. When the time came, I sat back. I'm a piece of shit.
Hey, I wonder if I can really have it.
Yes, please go ahead. I didn't want to go to the zoo at all. I didn't even plan to invite Tomori or anything.
I didn't want to go to the zoo either, even if you invited me.
I see. I'm glad to hear that. What a big sigh.
Mom, if you sigh, happiness will escape, okay?
Didn't you really want to go to the zoo with each other?
Not at all.
You two aren't being honest. You really...
You know, Mom.
What is it?
Mom, are you going to remarry?
What?
Look, it's been a long time since Dad was gone. I was wondering if you haven't found someone new.
Let's see.
Dad said he wanted you to find someone new and be happy. I think so too.
What's wrong with you all of a sudden? It's as if you're asking me to remarry.
Well, no, I didn't mean it like that.
Rather than me, Tomori-chan, why don't you get yourself a boyfriend?
Boyfriend?
Haven't any of the boys at school ever confessed their feelings to you?
No.
Ah, you just looked away. You've been confessed to, haven't you?
No, never.
By the way, aren't you going out with Sumihiko-kun?
Why is his name suddenly mentioned?
I just think you two are a good match. So, what do you think?
Well, no, I mean... I'm not going out with them. He and I... Why do you have such a big sigh?
I see, then. I'm going to marry him, okay?
What?
Actually, I have always been interested in Sumihiko-kun.
What?
But I always thought that Tomori-chan and Sumihiko-kun were compatible with each other. But if that's not the case, I will try my best to make Sumihiko-kun fall in love with me.
What?
I've known him since he was a little boy, but he's always cared for me since I lost my husband early in life. At first, I didn't have any romantic feelings for him, of course, but gradually, as I watched Sumihiko-kun approach an adult man,
What?
I think it all started when I sprained my leg. Sumihiko-kun carried me to the hospital in a prince's arms. I was so happy that he treated me as a woman, even though I was just an old lady. My heart was pounding in my chest, even though I was too old for it.
What?
So, I'll do my best to get married.
What?
My daughter has become a what bot?
What?
The next day,
So, here.
what is it? Well, what kind of situation is this? Kagari-san told me that.
Yesterday, I talked about something like this with my daughter, so I'm going to do my best to get married again.
And she suddenly tried to feed me. Kagari-san.
What is it?
No, it's nothing. She was getting attached to me so much, and suddenly, our distance became closer. I never thought that the mother of the person I love would like me. Who could have predicted such a situation?
Here, eat it. Is it good?
Oh, yes.
That's good.
What's the matter with you? You're so flirtatious with other people's mothers. Aren't you just like your own mother?
Well, if that's the case, then what am I? Who's in love with you, who's like a brother and sister to me? Besides, since Kagari-san is Tomori's mother, it's no wonder that my heart is pounding when she comes close to me since they look so much alike. To begin with, Kagari-san herself is so beautiful that it's hard to believe she has a daughter in high school. Her eyelashes are long, her skin is shiny, she smells good. What? Be cool, me. I have someone I like, right? It's not nice to turn your nose up at the mother of that person you like. I have to bear it with the spirit of steel here.
I'm sorry.
What?
You're not happy to be treated this by such an old lady, are you?
I am happy though.
Oh, really?
Besides, you're so beautiful, Kagari-san. Don't be so down on yourself.
I'm so happy. Thank you.
Oh? Sheesh. I couldn't help but defend it like crazy. But there's no way I could say, yes, you did, after being told something like that.
Oh, Tomori-chan, are you perhaps jealous?
I'm not jealous.
You're not at all honest. I wonder if Sumihiko-kun really wants Tomori-chan to feed you.
What? I don't think so at all.
Sumihiko-kun isn't so honest either.
I don't blame you for saying so, because we have our own circumstances. The truth is, if I could have a relationship with Tomori, I would want to go out with her and become her lover.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, no, not at all.
I'm looking forward to it. I haven't had a date at the zoo for a long time, so I'm a little excited.
I have a date with her mother. No, what kind of situation is that? The other day, Kagari-san gave me the pair of tickets I have given her as a gift.
Would you be willing to go on a date with me?
I was invited on a date like this. Tomori was also there, so there was no way I could say yes.
I'm sorry. You don't want to go to the zoo with such an old lady.
Well, I'm going to go.
Oh, you don't mind? I'm so glad.
And so, here we are at the zoo.
Sumihiko-kun, let's take a picture.
What?
Here, cheesecake. Well, I'll send this picture to my daughter right away.
Why?
To show off.
I thought about it from the standpoint of a daughter who was sent a photo of her mother and a childhood friend. If it were me, I would have mixed feelings.
Well, let's go see the animals. I really wanted to see the pandas.
Pandas. That sounds nice.
Isn't it?
Yikes. I can't help but admire her casual clothes. She looks like an adult woman. Hang on me. What's the point of fawning over the mother of someone I love? I mean, why am I at the zoo with the mother of someone I like? I don't get it from there.
I want to see the bears too.
Well, Kagari-san seems to be having fun, so... Okay. Are you alright?
Thank you. I'm sorry. I got a little too carried away.
Please be careful.
You're a boy after all.
What?
When you held me in your arms, I felt so relieved. It was like a big tree. You've grown strong.
Is that so?
Yes. Oh, Tomori-chan?
What?
Why are you guys so attached to each other? Could it be you two are already in that kind of relationship?
Huh? Oh no. It's because Kagari-san tripped.
Sumihiko-kun, shut your mouth. You don't care what kind of relationship your mother has with Sumihiko-kun, don't you?
Well, it doesn't matter because my mom and Sumihiko...
But Tomori-chan said you want me to remarry.
But that's... But... It's not good between mom and Sumihiko-kun!
I'm sure there won't be any problems as long as Sumihiko-kun becomes an adult and I start dating him officially. I mean, why is Tomori-chan here in the first place? Could it be that you were following us because you were curious about us?
No, that can't be it. It's just a coincidence. Well then...
Oh, Tomori-chan, why are you so passive?
Shin.
Oh, Sumihiko-kun choked. I feel very responsible.
Shin.
Sumihiko-kun, may I ask you something?
Yes. What is it?
Why are you so reluctant to talk about Tomori-chan even though you love her?
What?
Did you think I didn't notice? I've been watching you two for a long time. I've noticed that you've been in love with Tomori-chan since you were in elementary school.
Oh, you knew that. I am ashamed of that.
So, why is that?
Oh! It's because I'm a bad chicken.
No!
Well, I'm really disgusted at how lame I am. I've had a one-sided love affair for a long time, and it was only recently that I finally made up my mind and confessed my feelings to her.
I know that being shy can be seen as a virtue, but my daughter is even more shy than that. Sumihiko-kun has to be more aggressive. What did you just say?
What? I'm completely disgusted with my own laziness.
After that,
It's only recently that I was able to confess my feelings to her, right?
that's it. What? You had confessed?
Yes, I did confess to her.
What?
Well, I was rejected.
What?
You have a good reaction, Kagari-san.
Wait, what? You were dumped? By Tomori-chan?
Oh, yes.
Why?
Oh, you'll have to ask her.
Does that mean you can't answer because she hasn't been asked the reason?
No, I was told the reason. I also agree with the reason, but I think it's a little bit uncouth for me to tell Kagari-san that.
What?
Anyway, if you're curious, ask Tomori herself.
I understand, but I didn't expect you to confess.
I am sure we will both be busy with examinations next year. I have to tell her how I feel about her while I still can.
You've given it a lot of thought, haven't you?
Well,
I wonder what your confession to Tomori-chan was like. Would you try it on me right now?
what kind of shame play is that?
I want to listen to young girls talk about their love lives and have fun with them. Or maybe you don't want to do that with an old lady.
Kagari-san, you often talk down about yourself, don't you?
What?
I told you before, you are very beautiful. You have always been beautiful. Kagari-san?
Oh no, it's nothing. Tomori-chan, may I have a word?
What?
After returning from the zoo, Kagari-san went to Tomori's room to talk to her. I was worried, so I followed her to the front of the room.
So, what did you want to talk about?
I heard that you turned down Sumihiko's confession. Is it true?
It's true.
Why? Tomori-chan, you like Sumihiko-kun, don't you?
Oh no, it's not that.
It's useless to lie. Do you know how long I have to take care of Tomori-chan? Tell me the truth, or I'll cut your allowance.
That's a lot of hustle. That's what adults always do. They use their economic power as a bargaining chip.
This is how adults fight.
I won't tell you.
Oh my, you're in trouble. After your allowance, what do you want to lose?
Well, maybe you want to skip dinner.
No, I can't do that. Tomori-chan would be starving.
Oh, you're being so nice there.
Tomori-chan, are you going to talk to me? I know I said earlier that I was going to reduce your allowance, but I really don't intend to do that. If you don't want to talk about it, that's fine.
Is that okay?
I don't want to talk to the kids with food and money as a backdrop. I wanted Tomori-chan to grow up in a carefree environment, and I don't want you to listen to your parents only when it suits her.
Mom.
Of course, I will scold you when you do something wrong. If you want children to obey their parents, it's easier and less trouble to brainwash them.
Oh my god.
Famous examples include the double something.
Don't give me specific examples. It's even scarier.
Back to the main subject. Well, will you tell me about it?
Mom,
Me?
you raised me all by yourself, but you haven't remarried yet, and I'm not sure if it's okay if I go first.
Tomori-chan.
If you aren't happy, is it okay for me to be happy first? When I thought that, Sumihiko's confession, I turned it down. But Sumihiko, he told me that if you became happy, he wanted me to go out with them then. And I said that if Sumihiko liked me until then, that would be fine with me.
I see. That's why Tomori-chan was rushing me to remarry, wasn't it?
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. I didn't think that you cared about me. You're a total idiot. My happiness is for you to be happy, Tomori-chan. I don't care what you think about me. Just go ahead and confess your feelings to him right now.
But you love Sumihiko, don't you? I'm jealous, but if it's Sumihiko, I'd rather be with you.
What's the use of being shy with your parent? What's the point of me trying so hard if I can't do that?
What?
I actually said I was going to marry Sumihiko-kun in order to encourage you to.
Is that so?
Because you're both in love with each other, but you haven't made any progress at all. So I thought I'd meddle a little. Well, it seems I was actually the cause of the lack of progress. So, go ahead and confess your feelings. You won't regret it.
Yes, I'm going to confess.
Ah,
What are you doing?
I was listening. Well, I'm sorry. I was just worried about you.
Here, Tomori-chan. Then, I'll get out of your way.
Oh, well,
I like you. I don't know if it's such a convenient thing to say after I dumped you once, but if Sumihiko still likes me...
I like you. I have always liked you and I will continue to like you. So, Tomori, I want you to stay with me.
Yeah,
And so, we started dating.
but even so, to do something like that just to encourage us, you're really putting yourself out there, Mom.
Indeed. I was so nervous because I thought you were really make me fall in love.
What? I was really trying to do that, you know?
What?
I really like you, Sumihiko-kun. I thought we could get married in a normal way, you know?
What?
But I knew that Tomori-chan likes Sumihiko-kun. That's why I was going to encourage her this time. But it's true that I like you.
Then... So, you're happy that Sumihiko-kun and I are going out with each other?
Yes, I'm not particular about being number one. Number two is fine. Besides, if you two get married in the future, we can legally be a family, can't we? That would be fun. Tomori-chan, when you do it for the first time, well, can I join you?
The three of us from the very beginning?
No! Why Why is my mother with us when I do something for the first time with my favorite boyfriend?
Because I'm lonely.
Don't act like a child, even though you're an adult.
Well, well, well.
Sumihiko just wants to enjoy with the three of us.
Anyway, you'll have to tell me when we do it for the first time.
I'll never tell you.
We'll do it tomorrow.
What are you talking about?